And welcome back. A used car dealership here in Corpus Christi accused of ripping off customers by pocketing their tax, title, and license fees.
And we first reported on that alleged fraud last month. Tonight, we have a follow-up and possible solutions to that problem. 6 Investigates' Randall Kim continues to follow this story.
If you saw our story on former Corpus Christi used car dealership Cars for Credit, you saw frustration, both from a car buyer and a tax collector who wants criminal charges on the table.
I really think that if they had a special investigative unit within the DPS, the money that's recovered from that would definitely offset what's going on, because we've had literally probably thousands of these in Nueces County over the last couple of years, and that's just Nueces County.
That's how bad it's gotten for car buyers like Nathan Murphy. Last month, we told you his story of buying a used vehicle from the former Cars for Credit in Corpus Christi. Murphy did his part. He paid for this Jeep Cherokee in cash. He also paid the required tax, title, and license fees. However, dealership owner Eric Cantu allegedly never forwarded the tax, title, and license fees to the Nueces County tax assessor as required by law. Cantu allegedly pocketed the money, which meant car buyer Nathan Murphy never got his title to the Jeep and couldn't get permanent license plates.
I can't use it. I don't have any proof that I own it. I can't do much with it.
Nueces County Tax Assessor Kevin Kieschnick is doing what he can to help Murphy and others who may have been ripped off by car dealers, but Kieschnick is frustrated. Even though he's filed 40 complaints with Texas DMV regarding Cars for Credit, the alleged fraud will be treated as a civil matter. Kieschnick wants shady car dealers arrested and facing criminal charges.
The concept does need to be looked at.
That's State Representative Todd Hunter. He says the tax assessor is on the right track and will look at introducing a criminal code provision at the state capitol. However, Hunter says Texas DMV isn't the right agency to have a criminal division.
My concern is the Department of Motor Vehicles. We get a lot of complaints about the Department of Motor Vehicles. In fact, I did already this week. So if you're going to provide some enforcement and new legislation, I would like to look at other sources, maybe the Attorney General.
State Senator Chuy Hinojosa says car dealers who keep TT&L fees could face criminal charges right now. But the white-collar crime is often overlooked by local prosecutors and even the Attorney General. The senator agrees legislators need to get involved and would be willing to work with Chairman Hunter to amend current statutes to achieve that goal. And Hinojosa has an interesting suggestion about who should go after dealerships who rip off buyers and taxpayers by keeping fees.
You could get the Texas Rangers to investigate this type of complaint, criminal complaint, gather the evidence, and then turn the evidence over to the district attorney. The district attorney has the authority to prosecute those type of cases if it meets all the elements of a crime, and I think it does.
The senator says a lot of damage is done when a hard-working person loses their money to a shyster. Hinojosa says he'll follow up with DPS Texas Rangers and Nueces County District Attorney Mark Gonzalez to punish car dealers who rip us off. Randall Cam, 6 Investigates.